Boxing Truth here. I got to talk about this fight. It's a topic I got to talk about. It's about Josh Taylor and his next mandated title defense for the IBF. His first mandatory title defense enforced by the IBF. And, if I was handling Josh Taylor, I would think twice about taking this fight. But he has to take the fight. It's a mandatory. He doesn't fight this kid, he'll get stripped of the title. And Top Rank has plans to place a undisputed title showdown between Taylor and Jose Ramirez. But he's gotta win this fight. Ramirez has to win his next fight in order for that fight to take place. But if I was handling Josh Taylor, I would think twice about taking this fight because, as you saw from that right hand, look, I'm a boxing better. I always do my research. Just because I don't know the guy or I've never seen him fight, I'm not going to automatically discredit him like most people on boxing Twitter do. But I always do my research, man, and I'm just making this video as a warning message to Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor, he's feeling himself. He's getting big offers, lucrative deals on ESPN, getting signed to a powerhouse promoter like Top Rank. He's a wanted man. He's accomplished what he's accomplished, winning the World Boxing Super Series, becoming unified champion, dispatching a previously undefeated champion in Regis Prograis. People counted him out in that fight. People thought he was another UK bum that this American fighter was going to come over and play with. But it didn't turn out that way, and I knew it wouldn't be turned out that way. Taylor was a slight underdog in that fight, and he surprised some people, but he didn't just surprise me. Taylor's a hell of a fighter. And because he's a hell of a fighter, now he's gonna be, it's kind of fitting that he's gonna be getting an interesting challenge for his first title defense for the IBF. Promoter Lukowitz placed a bid on this fight. And it's pretty funny that it's the second bid in a row Top Rank has lost, that they're actually going to get control to the rights of the fight, just like they're going to get control for the Better Bia fight. Because the Lukowitz, in this case, who won the bid for this fight, putting on a ridiculous amount of money, considering the worth of this bout. And not to say that this kid from Thailand is unworthy. It's just he's unknown, he's unheralded. So how much really is the fight really worth? But he won the bid, and he defaulted about a week later. Was unable to put in a second deposit under IBF rules. So as a result, he's defaulted as the winning promoter, and this Top Rank now gets the rights to this fight, since Lukowitz wasn't able to close on a deal to place this fight on any network. So now Top Rank has this fight, and Bob Arum knows, man. He's kind of wishing that Taylor doesn't have to fight this kid. Trying to point out to his record and shit like that. But this kid can fight, man. He doesn't have experience at the world class level. He's still inexperienced, relatively unproven, but he's in the red trunks right now, and he's fighting this experienced fighter in Kondo, who's from Japan. He's a hard-nosed Japanese veteran who's never been knocked out, and some boxing fans are familiar with him because he fought Lipinets for a vacant IBF strap, so he's a highly ranked contender in the IBF. And Lipinets had some trouble with this guy. It wasn't an easy fight for him. Lipinets can punch a little bit too, and he wasn't anywhere near close to knocking Kondo out. But all you gotta do is watch the first couple rounds of this fight, and you'll notice that the sound of the punches of this young kid from Thailand. He's undefeated. He's 16-0. Look at that uppercut. Just rocked the shit out of Kondo. He's 16-0, 13 knockouts. He doesn't have any notable names on his resume. But the way he dispatched Kondo in this fight was fucking impressive. I mean, I was impressed. I mean, he's got some serious punching power. He's got some serious power behind that right hand. He's big for the division. He's 5'10". He's only 23 years old. He's young. He's fresh. He's hungry. And Taylor, he's perhaps getting a little big-headed. He's coming off a great victory, a lot of glamour behind the victory, getting lucrative offers, and now he has to make a title defense against an unknown guy, unheralded guy, but the guy is a dangerous opponent. So Taylor's got to be on his A game. He's got to, he's got to be focused. He can't underestimate this kid. Otherwise, this could possibly happen. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm gonna show you guys right now, cause this is gonna be an interesting challenge for Josh Taylor. Coming off the win over Prograis, getting accomplishing what he's accomplished, getting the big victory. Now he's getting the recognition he's yearned for his whole career. I still think Josh Taylor wins. He's the more experienced guy in terms of opposition he's fought. He's the champion. It's going to be on his turf, on his terms. There's no way this kid is going to win the decision wherever this fight takes place. But he's got a puncher's chance in this fight, man. Especially if Taylor is underestimating him, doesn't do any homework, doesn't watch any tape. Because Kondo is a veteran who's never been knocked he's never been knocked out. Never been stopped. Never gone close to getting stopped. And you're going to see in a few moments here what I'm talking about. Of why this is a dangerous fight. If Taylor is not at his best. And, you got to be a boxing guy to know. Lukowitz, who bid on this fight, knows. He sees it as an interesting challenge. And I agree, it is an interesting challenge. This is one of the more interesting challengers out there for Taylor. Outside of Prograis and, Taylor has fought some good opposition. He's a hell of a fighter. And it's very fitting that he's going to get an interesting challenge for his first mandated IBF title defense. But you're going to see just right here what I'm talking about. He laid Kondo the fuck out. I mean, I was impressed, man. I was blown away by the power, the sound of his shots, the thudding of his shots, and the power he displayed in this fight. I mean, I'm just making this video as a warning, to Josh Taylor. If his handlers are watching this fight, don't take this kid lightly. Bring your A game, be at your best. This kid is young, fresh, strong, and he's got some bone-crunching power, and he's hungry. These type of title defense can end up being the most dangerous, fighting these unknown, unheralded guys. But it's an interesting challenge, and I look forward to the fight. I think the kid can fight. He's got some serious power. And if he's not at his best, that could be the possible result. Him getting laid out like that. So just watch out, man. Be at your best and do not take this kid lightly. Because that kid can punch, bro. This is Boxing Truth. I'm out.